And just got off a 3.5 hour meeting for real estate. That was fun. And what we're doing today is changing the oil on this guy here. It's a little oily, or a little watery, I should say. That's what that milky color is now. I'm not sure why it's milky, other than it probably got water in it, because it does not smell like gasoline. Ooh, that's what that was. On the ashes of her and my son. Grinding the dirt out of it. I'll spray some white lithium grease up in there. Try to keep your starter lubricated, or a little WD-40 something to offer some extra protection. To move you around. My other block's underneath the trailer tire, so what I could do, I guess, is throw my I think it's a 3/8 or 10 millimeter. I think we're good there. This doesn't have a petcock on it, so since it had no petcock on it, I'm going to look at the overall condition of this fuel line. It's a little soft, a little rubbery, spotty. And let me put the good gravy, right. Not that it would matter anyway. I had to look and see if there was actually I feel like there should be a rubber O-ring on that, but I have to look at the part manual. Guess I could look at another dipstick too. I think I have one over here. different style dipstick, but yeah, see, I think that one's missing, if I don't know if you can see it or not, but I think there's supposed to be a rubber O-ring around this. That's probably why water's getting in there. Yeah, I'm gonna bet that that's the situation there. But in the interim, we're gonna flip it forward. We're going. There's a bolt missing there already. Someone had this apart on the bottom side. There's a bolt missing over here too. I have to see if I have some extra bolts around for him. I should. That's rotted out, isn't it? Yeah, no. Yep. Oh. Getting ready to sing a little STP here, I guess. Yeah, there's really, these back ones are the only ones you need to remove, really. And even at that, usually. Sir, in my car. I'm not sure why. And what I mean, besides being severely rusted, holy moly. The friction wheel looks good. These dogs are, you know, forks. Sometimes they get a little misaligned and all out of whack. So when you're trying to shift it into and out of gear, all the way to one side, the dog or the fork there is too far out. And some of them had a nut on them in order to get them in and out, and they were a pain in the butt to really kind of work on. They are a pain in the butt to work on, but we can figure it out. Here, I'm gonna spray this with some WD-40 or some white lithium grease, maybe. See what I got here, because that's not gonna hurt anything. Try to keep it off the friction wheel, but it'll burn off real quick. Try to stop some of that rust from occurring. You can really see it's springs. Belt doesn't look terrible. Looks like the belt was just replaced. That belt was just replaced. So my guess is, I forget what the deal was. You know, he said that he bought this used or whatever. Probably got it from someone for free, and or told him they couldn't fix it, or gave him a really weird price for fixing it. And you know, whoever had it was like, you know, just take it. We don't want it. What do you want me to do with it? Whatever. But yeah, the belts look good. These you really can't put a whole lot of torque on them either, because they will break off in there, or you know, they're already rusted out and crap. So throw some oil in it, call it a day for this. There's not a whole lot you can do. That's gonna eventually run through with rust, because someone's Obviously use this in a very well salted driveway. And there is a piece of wood slivered in my foot. Oh, that's dirty. That is dirty. I need to go get oil? No. I'm already out of oil. Shoot. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is dirty oil. I just was looking at this and... yeah, that's definitely dirty oil. All right. Huh. I thought I had a thing of oil here, but I guess I don't. Yeah, it's brand new, isn't it? Yeah, jeez. That's the only thing I hate about these. Warmick's a great product for Walmart, but their seals are absolutely horrible. Don't you want to go down like some junky cosmonaut? We need to add, folks. Yeah, not trip. It's not a real cockroach. Just so if anybody sees that. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I would have jumped if it was, though. I would have screamed like a little girl and ran. I think we're good there. I would have ran. Whew. I would come right here and got, I gotta get more of that ant roach killer. Alright, so that's that unit. There are no grease fittings in the front, and they look like they're shear bolts that have been used. Some people use, you know, when they break one off, they put just a regular bolt through there. Oh, you know what? Son of a biscuit. In front of that, and I hate this GoPro battery. Batteries suck. I hate the GoPro. But I want to entertain all of you. You know, normally I would use a marine grease in here, but ooh, there it is. Yep, there it is. And that means there's one on this side too. Now, So I mean, you know. All right, battery number 3. Bullshit. Anyways, we got grease in here. We're good, and we're done with this unit. So we'll take this back to him and bring the oh. Pull the carburetor on this one. Also find out if this son of a bitch leaks oil out of the dipstick. And the reason I say that is it just does sound a little spotty. We'll pull the cover and poke the breathers. And since we don't have to do a whole lot of work to just pull the bowl first and we'll look at this. See, there's a little bit of, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a little bit of crud in there. And it's interesting. I almost feel like that's the it's the wrong wrong bowl for the or bolt for the bottom of that bowl. Well, I hated to open up another can, but where's the straw? Son of a biscuit. Someone grab the straw off that one. It's a weird song. Big fish, little fish, swim in the water. Come back here and give me my daughter. It's very weird. Don't quite get it. I can also tell you that the float bowl is not on in the correct direction. Whoa, what in the world is that? Well, interesting. Yep, someone fabricable a little bit of that. I also don't necessarily think that this is the right gasket for this. And in addition to the gasket, yeah, and this is the first time that I've seen an aftermarket carburetor that does not have an emulsion tube that runs all the way through. I'm sure it does, but there's something that is blocking that. And carburetor looks pretty darn new. So, and this carburetor was on like this, if I remember, or maybe like this, but it was definitely like 90 degrees. So the way these go on, so you want to make sure that your dimple here is somewhere close to where your float bowl is going to, or your float is going to come down and touch it. But I can see that this gasket already is gonna be a nice crap show. So I could have said, yeah, it runs, but this is definitely someone's workshop pet that they got going. Or, oh look, and I dropped that because it's not the right size for that. Yeah. If this doesn't leak, I'll be surprised. I have no idea what that gasket's from, but somebody replaced it. And I'm really surprised. Sometimes I can get these two without pulling the... All right. Put it there. Ooh, that sounds funny. Yeah, that starter is no bueno. Where'd my rubber hammer get to? Oh, my solid hammer. See if let's say that starter's bad. Oh, starters are terrible when they go bad. Yep. Well, so I guess before I send the text, I'll put a video up. This, and I have it on the GoPro as well. There was a slight growl of death you got out of that. Sometimes if you give them a little bit of tap, you can get them, but this one, just based on the bottom, or what was in the bottom there, was quite a bit of rust that was falling out of there. And it's probably like the last starter I bought last season was probably around 80 bucks. I don't know with inflation if it's gone up, but tried to go ahead and add a little bit of lubricant in there to see if we get it to go. But usually the brushes in these, if they get too much salt in them. This definitely looks like, based on the chain and stuff that's inside here, there's a couple bolts that are missing, so it's used equipment. You know, you get all sorts of stuff. It's up to you. I mean, it does start, you know, with the full start. And you can turn the choke off and turn it back up, I guess. The carburetor that's on there is definitely an aftermarket carburetor. It doesn't look familiar. It doesn't look like any of the carburetors I've used. I did change the oil, so the oil is clean. I think the reason that you get a little bit of that water in there is because there's probably, and I'll have to look at the parts manual, supposed to be a rubber O-ring on the bottom of that, and yeah, that was from another one that blew up. But I just had the dips. There it is, the dipstick for this one. So like in here, you can see there's a rubber O-ring. Again, like I said, I'll have to look at the parts, but I'm pretty sure there's probably supposed to be a rubber O-ring in that. So the electric starter is the only thing on this that is not functioning 100%. And I did get a little bit of a growl out of it before it decided to completely lock up or die there. And what happens is sometimes these brushes, I try to spray some dielectric grease or some electrical cleaner in there to see if we could free some of that up. But the problem is these brushes do, god damn it. So just got done going over the service on this, the general service, the oil change. I did put some fresh oil in here so you no longer have that milky oil in there. I did pull the float bowl. There was a little bit of dirt in there. You can see that later when I get some time to go ahead and pull the GoPro video off. It starts easily. I mean, let me turn the choke on there. So there's definitely some things on this, you know, it's used equipment. I know there's a couple bolts missing out of the pan. The belts look brand new, so that's a little, you know, someone probably got it for free, turned it out or whatever with it. Carburetor looks like an aftermarket carburetor that I haven't seen before. And in addition to all that, your electric start is not functioning properly. So I did attempt to try to go ahead and use a mallet to see if maybe we could get it to chirp. And what I would say is that unless you wanted to spend about $100 to replace that, if you're okay with pull starting it, I will pull start it and have at it. If you want to spend the extra money to do that, that's entirely up to you. Someone's probably selling a used snowblower on, I don't remember what you told me you paid for this, but someone's probably selling a used snowblower online with a electric start that works or whatnot for 150 bucks. As we get closer to winter, they might check the price up, you know, whatever. But that's that. We're gonna go ahead and look at the rider mower in a minute here. get distracted easily, you know? Yep, that'll work. That's not the right size though. But if you look at this, we'll just sidebar here a minute. See how they just use they actually put a bearing and sleeve in there to make up for the, it's kind of crappy because customer ends up paying for it, so. Oh, nothing like having a piece of wood in your knee. There's a wig on this one. Definitely got a wig on it. Caught a carpet or something. And I'm gonna have to get my mask out. Safety first. I don't even know what you're looking at, I'm sorry. All over the place. We're gonna swap out. I think we're gonna swap out and take this crap off. We'll be back in a minute. For a little bit because I like to wear the respirator when I'm grinding up the metal. These were they weren't terrible, but it definitely could have been better. And I'm sure it'll be an improved cut either way. It beats having to replace them. I'll probably give it a little bit more of a grind here with the flat wheel. They're sharp, and you do want to be extra careful. And what I tell people to do doing these is make sure that you got your star lined up. A lot of people just jam these up in here. I don't pay any mind. Sorry for looking upside down. To make sure you're on that, because if you're not, people will flatten these out. That's your safety mechanism for making sure that that little baby does not come dislodged while you're running this unit. It smells like dog poo. I smell dog poo. Yeah, we're gonna lay down. And all right, so that's a hard, disgusting part. And we'll let this guy down. Belts looked all right, you know, everything else looked okay. Now what we're going to do is find my square I mean, I know where one square is at, but it'd be nice to find the one that's already loose and wandering around. See if I can get this out without too much effort, but he had already checked the air pressure according to statements that I got, but I'll double check it before we're done with this. Good thing that was a skid shoe and not the mouth of that. Anyways, I don't have time to look around for that other one. Let's take a gander at what we got going on here. And people do it all sorts of other ways. That's how I do it. So it looks like we're at roughly 3.5. And won't lie, that's pretty spot on there. That's at 6 inches though. There isn't anywhere to go. So that's it. Yeah. We'll go by there. Yeah, that deck is it's dropped about a 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, somewhere in there in the front. And although I'm sure that these settings are very nominal, it's two right there. It says 3 on the deck, so that mosquito trying to bite me. And about 1.5, 1 3/4 there. Oh, that's what it is. And same thing there. You can't see. It may be a little low on that side. That's like 1.5 on that side. So at 2 on this side. Yeah, it's a little low. So let's just see if it's in the front. The tire is a little soft, but it's about 1.5. Yeah, I think what we'll do is, looks like that's been adjusted once or twice before anyways. We'll take up a little slack on that, bring it up about three turns. See this more time. So unless the deck is bent, let's just double check the backpack. Yeah, that's 1.5. Let's just say without me pushing on it. 1 3/4. Oh, somebody's angry. I guess that's, yeah, we can bring that up a little bit. We'll give it a couple turns. Some service electric. Got a new neighbor over there. I'm nosy, just being nosy. Yeah, all right. 5/8. No. Looks like the doggy likes to pee on this tire too. If it's sitting wherever it's sitting, smells like doggy pee. I thought it was 5/8. What did I have there? 1/2 inch. One's out of whack here, so 9/16. Let's get that square back out. Wherever I done throwed it at. Where did I throw that square at? You guys are supposed to be watching me. Making sure I'm behaving and not doing things I'm not supposed to be doing. So that's 2.5. And that's about 1 3/4 there. Right, couldn't see. Wasn't paying attention. Couldn't see. Really what it should be is 3 inches, because that's where we're set at, but let's we'll give this a couple turns as well. Hopefully I was going the right way. No, going the wrong, sorry. One more for good luck. All right, so on the front of the deck, it's about 1.5 there, and deck may be a little bent up there, but it's about 1.5 there too. I don't know where you're looking at there. So all corners being equal. Nope, not yet. Going the wrong way again. Thank you, buddy. What do you want, Cranky Frankie? Would you just get up?
I don't know. Fuck before 7 o'clock.
Yeah, right. Looked like he just got up.
Told you I had to go up there with my sister.
Yeah, I know. He said that.
Left 10 minutes to 9. Fraser figured the house is worth $190,000.
That's it?
That's it.
Deciding to just change this oil. It was dirty enough that I felt it necessary to do so. And that thing's dirty as heck. Where are you going? Oh, Lord, you're bringing them back here already? School's over?
It is. Well,
What the hell?
you know you miss them.
We didn't even get this in.
No, I don't even know what happened.
It's your fault. I got that on tape, too. Is it like this?
I got
You don't have to, but you're going to. All right. Guess I'll have to cut that all out of there. Some days I just don't know what my name really. Oh, what the hell was that? I jammed into a gear. I wish I knew what I did with that, but I don't. Can't find jack shite. Where did that pan go? Don't know. That's great. Well, this isn't gonna help me. It's gonna be more than that. This filter doesn't look that old, but holy crap. I think someone thought they needed to wrench that on there as hard as they could. Yeah, now I got dog pee. Good thing my Remington's not around still, because he'd be peeing on me. Yeah. Well, so as you can see, I mean, it's not perfectly clean, but it isn't terrible either. But it was enough that I decided to change it. Yeah. And doggy really likes to pee on that. Doggy likes to pee on that one, man. It just stinks. Whew. Marker, where are you? Yeah. Wherever I got to with that now. That's nice. Good job, Brian. Here it is. And it is 9:22. Put the smiley face on it. There's no hour meter on it. So And yeah, the fuel filter looks new. Fuel line actually looks new. Carburetor looks like it was just replaced. Everything looks like it's been cleaned like really well. Overall, I'd say this thing's in good shape. I spilled a little oil down there. When that happens. Hopefully it wasn't dog pee. Yeah, I did smell it. And let's switch this up a little bit. There probably was some clean oil in there before I drained bad oil in it, but I gotta go grab the keys. Not that you haven't been looking at it all day. Hopefully we got the keys in here. Get my hands off a little bit more because certainly hope that's coming out of there. Dip a stick. Today we might actually pull apart this Heritage here. I'll pull the cover, pull the pan, guess pull the cover, the cam. Pull the cover for the cam and pull the primary cover. Front header's getting hot on it. Front cylinder, I should say. Front cylinder header. Definitely sounds like air leaking out of it. I guess it should be nice if Cranky Frankie would come back over, because I actually need a second hand, I think, with that. All right. Yeah, whatever. Make sure everything's buttoned down, make sure my toes aren't underneath of it. Give it like, 10, 15 seconds, settle down in there. And I'm gonna give it a spit more. A dollop. That should there be just where it needs to be. Yep. My spit was not a dollop. Somebody who's in a hurry. We're good there. Alrighty. I get too carried away with that. Alright, well, we're done with that.